Hey, Elise, it's Longwell. What's up?
No. Back up.
What are you crying for, Elise?
Don't you go. Actually, I wasn't glad to see you.
You're glad to see me. Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't normally get that response.
And then she got my belt, wrapped around her neck, and then squeeze it.
Wrap it around your neck?
Around her neck.
Oh, she wrapped a belt around her own neck. It's Elise.
Back up.
Hey, Elise, it's Longwell. What's up?
No. Back up.
Elise, who else is inside the house?
Jason and waiting for David to run.
Okay.
Actually, I've been waiting. I'm so glad to see you. Where's your sock?
Right over there.
Thank God you parked it over there.
Why?
Remember Burn Them All night when you arrested me, Burn Them All?
No, I don't. I'll be honest. I remember arresting you, but I don't remember I burned them all.
The first time I met.
Okay.
Up at the laundromat, I think.
Okay.
With Nathan Dance, I think.
I think so, yeah.
It has something to do with that. I kind of been here 4 or 5 days.
Okay, at least let me see your hands real quick.
Okay.
Show them to me real quick. Did you get in a fight yesterday, Elise? Is your poochie friendly?
Huh?
Is your pooch friendly? I just don't, okay, so I just don't want you to run out and try to bite me, okay?
Actually, I was waiting for one of you guys to get back to me because I kind of, had to do something I really didn't want to do.
Okay, well, why don't you put a jacket on so you can talk to me, because it's cold out here and I don't want you to be freezing. And tell Mr. Hickman I want to talk to him as well.
Hickman?
Yeah, Jason?
Yeah, back up.
You come over here. Makes sense. She can get a coat. She's like a tube top. They have a dog too, and she said it may or may not be friendly. It's right there. That's why I'm just heads up. What? Mixed breed, brindle color. I don't know. Could be lab and rot or something. Pretty sure Jason took off to the back of the house. Go watch that way. Because she's looking for him, and he's not answering her now. Where's Jason at, Elise?
Oh, back up. You better back up.
What are you crying for, Elise?
Don't you go. Actually, I wasn't glad to see you.
You're glad to see me. Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't normally get that response. What's going on, Jason?
What's going on, man? Stay back, Missy. Say.
All right.
This Bodycam encounter presents a layered Fourth Amendment problem worth dissecting carefully. A sheriff's deputy responds to a third-party domestic violence complaint, separates witnesses, secures consent-based entry, and detains without arrest. Each phase implicates a distinct line of Supreme Court doctrine that defense attorneys and prosecutors regularly litigate.
Elise, I'm going to have you go stand with Deputy Fenton, okay? Hey, Jake! Good. I'm going to have you go stand with him. I'm going to talk to Jason, okay? And then I'll come talk to you.
Am I in trouble?
Nobody's in trouble as of right now. I just got to talk to you guys, okay?
Okay.
We'll go from that point and figure it out, okay? Go with him real quick. You're not in custody or nothing like that. Why are you wearing one boot?
I forgot my other boot.
Yeah, put that on. It's cold out.
Yeah, I know.
Two different colored boots?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you got another boot.
Okay, at least.
You don't want another one?
Is it okay if I go inside?
Hey, need a
It's
light?
entirely up to Officer Longwell, but it's cold.
Well, I'm going to go with you, Elise, okay? If you're going in there, I'm just going to... Is there anything in there I don't want to see? Just be straight with me. I'm not looking for nothing else, but if I go in there with you and I see something and it's open and plain view, it's a whole different conversation. So if there's something in there...
That's what I've been waiting for someone to come with an S.
Why?
Closed S. That's all I know.
Okay, I'm saying, is there anything I'm going to see in there that is going to get you guys in trouble?
I'll go get your book.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid any
that's
issues
fine,
for anybody,
man. That's
yeah.
Cool. Let me go get the book. Hey, stay back, Mason. You can't come out.
He's the one I remember.
Yeah. You gotta talk louder. Okay? There's no reason to get upset by that. At least what are you guys smoking in them bongs?
Oh, weed. Oh,
Okay,
that?
I'm just asking. No. They're just standing there. I don't care. It's just weed. It's literally right in front of me through the door, so. Is that all that's in there? Why is there a utility knife or a X-Acto knife out here? Not a fan of that. There, he's got another boot for you. Perfect. That works out.
Here you go.
Is it the right one?
Yep.
Looks like it's the right one.
Here, lost.
Left shoe on the right foot?
All right.
No, Jason, I'm gonna let them.
You need water? Yeah, I got one. Hold on. 1 second. Here you go.
You got him.
Here you go.
Got it? We're going to let
All right, Jason. Hey, I'm off so long. Well, I don't think we've ever met. I've seen you around, but
yeah, I don't usually don't get in any trouble. You know,
What's good?
I
I like
try
that.
to, you know, live a normal life.
so I'm gonna give you an opportunity before I tell you what I know. Okay.
Okay.
Something happened here last night.
Mm-hmm.
You want to give me your side before I tell you what we've been told?
I know that Tammy was kicking me in the shin, and she
Okay.
kept throwing her wallet at me.
Okay.
All night long. All night
Okay.
long.
Why was she kicking you?
Because we ended the relationship.
Okay, so just yesterday you ended the relationship?
Yes.
Okay.
So, and I told her when we came out here that I was going to end the relationship.
Okay.
And she kind of went a little obsessive, I guess.
Okay.
You call it, you know what I mean? Or whatever you want to call it. It is. She's 55. I'm 37.
You're young. Okay.
You know
All
what I
right.
mean?
So after she's kicking you and throwing a wallet, what happened from there?
I asked her to stop. Here, I'm gonna sit down if you don't mind.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Yep. I asked her to stop. She wouldn't. I do have marks.
Okay. Where you got marks? What kind of marks do you have, bud?
She kept kicking me right here in the shin.
Okay.
Right here. She kept kicking me in the shin. She did. She kept kicking me in the shin right here. She wouldn't stop. They're old wounds, but
Okay.
you know what I mean? They
Okay.
don't heal.
What happened? What happened yesterday?
She kept kicking me, and I asked her to stop. She wouldn't stop. She put her hands on everybody in the house.
Okay. What do you mean?
did.
Who all was here?
It was just me, her, and Elijah.
Elise?
Yeah, Elise.
Okay.
It was just us.
So David wasn't here then?
No.
Okay. Perfect. Guys, she said his name. I just asked because I'm trying to figure out who all was here.
No, all I know is that if you want to know, the aggressor was...
I'm just trying to ask what's going on because we got a report of one thing, so I'm giving you guys a chance to talk to me.
Right.
So.
I mean, she was the aggressor, and I was in fear of even calling when she was kicking me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's start at the top then. Okay. We get to this residence. Okay. What happens from there? Kind of give me a play-by-play through
Like
the day.
when we first get here?
Yeah. Give me until all the chaos ensues.
So we got here. We all had dinner. We all had dinner.
That was all three of you?
Yes.
Okay.
We all had dinner. Later on that night, we all went and laid down, and we got up the next day. Well, that night we were laying down a little bit. We got up, and then she started getting upset and crying, and started hitting, swinging on me.
Okay.
I know she pushed her.
Okay.
Did some other stuff in the other room, and I come in and say, "Hey, you guys, stop!" You know.
Okay.
And then I'm sitting in the chair back there, and she's kicking and she's kicking and kicking, and then she started swinging and. You know.
Okay. You say swinging? She punch you? She
punched.
Okay.
She punched me right here in the arm.
Okay.
She swung at her. I know she hit her.
Okay.
She hit her a few times. We asked her to stop and calm down. She did. We're like, we'll get you out of here. You know, we'll get you out of here. You know. She wanted to leave, and we told her you can leave, but we can get you a ride. And we did. We got her a ride, and all I know is that after that night, like the next morning, it was just back and forth. We're all still, trying to figure everything out, even though I already made up my mind. She hadn't, you know,
Sure.
and it got to the point where she started swinging and hitting. She scratched me.
Okay. Is this David's place?
I'm not sure.
You don't know whose house this is?
It's David's, I do believe.
Okay, so David's living here. That's what I meant. David's living here. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's David at right now?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Do you have a phone you can call
phone
David?
number? No, I don't have his number.
You don't have David's number?
No,
Do you know if he works anywhere?
Not sure. I think he works under the table. I'm not sure.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I have a phone. It's just for gaming, for Call of
I got
Duty,
you.
So that's
I'm gonna say this as politely as I can because I think I know who you're talking about. Is David kind of heavy set?
yeah, I guess.
Younger fella?
Yeah,
You got brown hair?
yeah,
Okay, I think I worked with IGA with him way back in the day.
He's a
So
good dude.
he's never given me any grief.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Yeah, you know.
Okay.
So I just know that I wasn't going to take the abuse anymore.
Okay.
You know, and you know.
Do you have any other injuries on you besides what you got on your shin, bud?
I'm not sure. I haven't.
Okay.
You know.
No bruises or nothing.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
She threw stuff at me all night. She hit me in the nose.
Okay.
With the phone.
Did she smack you with it? Throw it at
She
you?
did, and it hit me right here.
Okay.
And that was that night, and that was the last thing that she had did.
Okay. And she stayed here all night then?
Yeah, she did.
Okay. Do you know what time she left approximately?
I couldn't tell you.
Was it daylight?
It was the afternoon.
In the afternoon sometime? Yeah. Okay. Easy enough. And you guys have been here all night long, kind of you and Elise have been here all night through the whole thing? Okay. Perfect. All right. That's what I was trying to figure out. There's David right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yep, and I don't know if I have any of the marks. She threw, and, you know, she was all over me, so.
Okay.
You know, she just.
I got you. All right. Well, just hang out there for me. Please put your coat on because it is cold. No, not right now. Not unless you give me a reason to. Right, David?
The threshold contact begins as a consensual encounter under Florida versus Bostick decided in 1991. A seizure occurs only when, in view of all the circumstances, a reasonable person would not feel free to terminate the interaction. Until the formal detention in the patrol vehicle, no Fourth Amendment seizure has occurred. The deputy's verbal command to step back is not a seizure. It is a reactionary gap directive grounded in officer safety doctrine. Courts have consistently held that brief verbal commands designed to preserve officer safety do not, standing alone, convert a consensual encounter into a seizure. The first entry into the residence is the most legally significant moment of the encounter. Under Schneckloth versus Bustamonte decided in 1973, consent must be voluntary. Voluntariness is assessed by the totality of the circumstances. There is no single magic formula. Critical factors include the presence or absence of coercion, the subject's awareness of the right to refuse, and the nature of the request. The deputy's explicit pre-entry disclosure telling the occupant that anything in plain view becomes a separate conversation is doctrinally significant. That disclosure establishes informed consent on the contemporaneous evidentiary record. A suppression motion challenging this entry would face nearly insurmountable headwinds. The homeowner's separate consent introduces the doctrine articulated in Georgia versus Randolph, decided in 2006. When co-tenants are physically present and one objects, the objection defeats the other's consent. But under Minnesota versus Olson, decided in 1990, an overnight guest's privacy interest does not equal the host's authority to consent. Because neither guest objected to the walkthrough, the homeowner's voluntary consent governs the entry. Apparent authority articulated in Illinois versus Rodriguez would supply a backup theory if needed. Plain view doctrine articulated in Horton versus California applies to paraphernalia observed through the open doorway. 3 requirements must be satisfied. The officer must be lawfully present. The item's incriminating nature must be immediately apparent. And the officer must have a lawful right of access to seize the item. All 3 are satisfied here. The deputy's choice not to act on the observation is pure prosecutorial discretion.
What's going on, bud? Need to talk to you.
Alright.
I'm secure. Spin 15. Away from everybody else, just so I can get your side of things.
Alright.
So the incident here last night, I guess.
Okay.
Were you here for it?
I was here. I don't know what happened.
I'm just going to step you over here so we're out of everybody's earshot. So we don't, no input from everybody all at the same time makes it easier to handle the information.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was another female here besides Elise and Jason last night?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know who that was?
Tammy something?
Okay, all right. And you gave Tammy a ride to here and from here?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Were you here when the fight broke out?
I guess I was sleeping and I didn't hear it.
Okay. Did you notice Tammy to have any injuries when you took her home?
Not really.
Okay. Did no blood anywhere or nothing like that? Is this your place?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you mind if I walk through to see if there's any blood anywhere that I need to be aware of? Okay, I'll have you come with me. I want you to come with me. Okay, it's your place. You're not. I'll talk to you more inside. Hey, I'm gonna do a walkthrough with him. You just keep an eye on those guys. For right now, I prefer they don't until I can come talk to her. He just happened to show up, so I'm letting him talk to me real quick. We can get that done.
Sorry, buddy.
Is your pooch friendly?
She won't bite.
Okie dokie. What's your name?
Jill.
Jill. Ah, baby. Okay, so do you know where the fight happened?
I don't.
Okay, so I'm just going to be blunt with you now. We're inside and they can't hear me, okay?
Yeah.
Tammy is over in the show. My partner's over there with her.
Okay.
And from what I'm understanding, she got some pretty decent injuries, all right? And they're saying that she's saying they happened here from Elise and Jason. So that's what we're here investigating. We only found this place because she described it. It's like screen trailer, Kendall's was like, there it is. Okay. So he says it's your place. I don't know where this would have happened at. Anything seemed damaged this morning when you got up? Any blood anywhere that you're unaware of?
No.
Okay. Mind if I just walk and look real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't see nothing out here. Is there anything back there?
My bedroom and...
I'll walk with you. I don't like people behind me, bud. I trust you. We've known each other for a long time, but I don't trust people behind me.
Yeah, I get it. That's my bedroom.
Okay, and you were in here last night?
Yes.
Okay.
I was in here, had my phone going.
Gotcha. Okay. Hate to bug you with this tonight, man, but
No, you're good.
I don't see. All right, I don't see any blood laying all over the place. That's good. That's making me feel a little bit more comfortable about what we're getting told.
Right.
And then just an extra room back here.
Yep.
So how long has Elise and Jason been staying here?
About 2 weeks for Elise.
Okay.
My buddy Donnie Jacobs, you know him?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She was in Litchfield, homeless.
Sure.
Wandering around.
Yep.
And he convinced me to let her move in here.
Okay.
Jason, I took her to their house in Litchfield for like 3 different times.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day she asked if they could come here and hang out for a little while, and then they ended up spending the night. And
Okay. Well, I'm just going to be straight with you, David. You've never given me reason to suspect you to do any, like, major anything other than maybe some marijuana.
yeah.
Both of those guys do. Just straight. I've taken it out of Elisa's clothing myself.
Oh, I know.
She said, okay, I'll just, heads up, I didn't want you to be blindsided by, because
No,
if it's in your home and something happens and we end up here in a different manner and they find it, you can get in trouble for it if they don't claim it. So just be careful of all that, okay? I don't want to see you get in trouble. Okay, cool. That's good. All right. I need to go talk to Elise. You're free to get your groceries and hang out or whatever you need to do, okay?
She knows that I know what she's done, and we have an agreement.
Okay.
First time I catch it in my house, she's gone.
Okay. All right. That's good. I'm trying to make sure you're okay at this point, all right? So I'm gonna go talk to her and see what we can do. I appreciate it. Let me look, though. Look out, Poochie, don't stay back. I don't want you running. We got chasing.
She'll go in the yard, but she won't take it off.
Well, that's good. Last dog we let out of the house took off running. I chased it forever, so. Or at least we're going to step a little further over here. I'm going to talk to you, okay? All right.
Discretion that no court has ever held to create a Fourth Amendment problem. The investigative detention in the patrol vehicle is governed by Terry versus Ohio, and by the temporal framework established in United States versus Sharp decided in 1985. Terry permits detention on reasonable articulable suspicion that criminal activity is afoot. Sharp explicitly rejects any rigid time limit, requiring instead that officers act diligently to confirm or dispel suspicion. The deputy's articulated basis in his own words on camera that the stories already don't line up is the textbook factual predicate. The stated purpose, witness separation, pending the complainant's interview, is a legitimate investigative goal. This is one of the cleanest articulations of Terry-stop reasoning a defense attorney is likely to encounter. Miranda doctrine established in Miranda v. Arizona in 1966 deserves close attention. Under Berkemer v. McCarty decided in 1984, Miranda attaches only to custodial interrogation. Custody is measured by whether a reasonable person would feel restrained to a degree associated with formal arrest. The porch interviews are not custodial. No warnings were required at that stage, but the patrol vehicle detention is a closer question, particularly if interrogation continues after the door closes. A cautious officer issues Miranda warnings the moment a subject is placed in the back of a cruiser, regardless of the nominal label of detention. Brigham City v. Stewart offers a parallel doctrine worth noting briefly. Officers may enter a home without consent or warrant when they have an objectively reasonable basis to believe a person inside requires emergency aid. The allegations of self-strangulation and attempted bleach ingestion would have independently supported exigent entry.
So, there was a situation here last night, okay? And we got called about it. There's another female here last night?
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll talk to me about what happened then, okay? This is your chance to give me your side of what happened.
She just kept throwing things at him and acting crazy. And
What do you mean throwing things at him? At who?
like, she would ask him for his cell phone, for her cell phone. He would give it to her, and she would, like, chuck it at him.
Okay.
Like, it was crazy. And then she got my belt, wrapped around her neck, and then squeeze it.
Wrapped it around your neck?
Around her neck.
Oh,
and then
she wrapped
squeeze
a belt around her own
Yeah.
neck. Okay. I got
And
you.
then she would go in the kitchen, grab bleach, try to drink it.
Okay.
We
Why was that going on? What's the purpose behind that? Why was she trying to do that? I'm asking. I'm just trying to understand. I mean, obviously that's a way to hurt herself, but why would she want to? Do what? No idea. Okay, but I'm asking about what happened here last night, at least.
Nothing happened here last night.
Well,
What?
that's not what she's telling us. That's my partner's over in Litchfield talking to her right now.
Nothing happened here last night.
Okay, no type of
We
fight,
just
no
slept.
nothing like that.
No, that happened today. Whenever I tried to get her out of the house and she wanted
Okay,
to
so
go
we'll tell me what happened today then.
She kept acting crazy.
Okay, well, what do you mean by acting crazy?
Acting crazy. Like Rex did whenever he did what he did to me.
Okay, but what did she do specifically? I need to know specifics of what happened today. You said you was throwing stuff last night. What happened today?
I don't even know how to explain it.
Did you and her get physical with her? Did you two get physical with each other?
No, she kept trying to get physical with me, and she kept getting physical with him.
Okay.
And she wouldn't stop. And I've asked the owner of the house to remove her or call a police officer, and he wouldn't. He just kept sitting there.
Okay. Okay, well, at least I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea what you're talking about. I need to know what happened here last night and how come she has injuries.
Injuries?
That's what my partner's telling me. I'm not the one talking to her.
When she left here, she didn't have injuries. She's supposed to come back here.
She's supposed to come back to this place. Why?
She was supposed to go food shopping. She's supposed to drop her off, and we're getting ready to go pick her back up whenever he got back.
Well, that's not what Jason told me.
Oh, then they must have came up with a different plan on the way over here. I've been trying to really stay to myself because I'm trying to figure out what the going on here, because it's got something to do when you arrested me March 14th.
Okay. At least at this point, just because my partner's not here and I need to know what the heck's going on, I'm going to have you sit in my car so you can't talk to Jason, okay? You're not under arrest. I'm not going to cuff you or nothing like that, but you're going to sit in the back of my car for me, okay? You are going to be detained per this investigation. Do you have anything on you I need to be aware of? Guns, bombs, knives, bazookas, anything crazy like that?
Am I going to jail?
No, you're just being detained until I can talk to her and figure out more, but I don't want you to talk to Jason until she gets here. Or until I talk to her.
To Jason?
Because your stories already don't line up.
The primary aggressor analysis is where domestic violence investigation departs from generic policing. Officers are trained to identify not who threw the first punch, but who poses the greater ongoing threat. Factors include relative size and strength, severity of injuries on each side, defensive versus offensive wounds, history of the relationship, and the credibility of contemporaneous statements. Federal civil liability under Title 42, United States Code Section 1983, is the doctrinal backdrop. Officers who arrest the wrong party after inadequate investigation expose their departments to substantial damages. Qualified immunity established in Harlow v. Fitzgerald is broadly protective but not absolute. It shields officers only where their conduct does not violate clearly established statutory or constitutional rights. Wrongful domestic violence arrests have survived qualified immunity in multiple federal circuits when investigation was deficient. The lessons drawn from this encounter are practical and transferable across every American jurisdiction. Lesson 1. Verbal articulation matters enormously. When officers narrate their reasoning on camera suppression motions becomes substantially harder to win. Lesson 2. Witness separation is not optional. Independent statements are the bedrock of credible primary aggressor analysis. Lesson 3. Consent should be obtained from the person with the strongest authority. Homeowners outrank house guests under Randolph. Lesson 4. Detention and arrest must be verbally distinguished. The phrase, "You are not under arrest, you are being detained," is legally meaningful. Lesson 5. Miranda warnings cost nothing and prevent suppression. Issue them upon placement in any patrol vehicle. Lesson 6. Officer discretion on minor offenses preserves investigative focus on serious crimes. Lesson 7. Self-harm allegations in domestic calls require referral to mental health crisis teams, not dismissal. Lesson 8. Plain view observations should be documented even when declined to preserve the evidentiary record. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.